Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Emma Carter. I'm 21 years old, and I'm a college student living right here in the United States. Today, I want to share something really personal and powerful with you. The topic is how I used English to change my life. Now, I know that might sound simple or even obvious since I live in an English-speaking country, but trust me, this is deeper than just growing up with the language. For me, English wasn't just a subject in school. It became the bridge between the life I was living and the life I dreamed of living. This is not a lecture. This is my story. From shy, uncertain Emma, who avoided conversations, to the confident person speaking with you today. So grab a coffee or tea, get comfortable, and let's take this journey together. Because maybe, just maybe, my story will help you change your life too. I was born in a small town in Oregon, a place where everyone knew each other and not much changed. My parents, Jessica and Tom Carter, were both very loving, but they worked a lot. My mom was a nurse, always busy with night shifts, and my dad worked in construction. We weren't rich, but we weren't struggling either. Still, it was clear from a young age that if I wanted something more, something beyond the familiar streets and routines of my town, I'd have to build that path myself. In high school, I was always that quiet girl sitting in the back row, not because I didn't understand things, but because I was afraid to speak. I had ideas, thoughts, dreams, but when it came to expressing them, I would freeze. And yes, even though I was born into an English-speaking environment, I didn't feel like I owned the language. I didn't know how to use it. You see, there's a huge difference between knowing English and feeling confident in it. I could write essays, I could pass exams, but the real problem was speaking, expressing, connecting. That became even clearer when I turned 17 and started thinking seriously about college. I wanted to study communications, believe it or not. Ironic, right? A girl scared to speak wanting to major in communication. But I was drawn to it. I wanted to understand people, to learn how to tell stories, to make an impact with my words. But at the time, I couldn't even hold eye contact during a simple conversation. Everything changed one day during my senior year. I still remember it so clearly. It was in Mr. Harris's English class. We were told to give a short presentation on someone who inspires us. I chose Malala Yousafzai. I admired her bravery, her voice, her message. But when it was my turn to speak in front of the class, my hands were shaking so badly I dropped my note cards. My voice cracked. I spoke too fast. I felt embarrassed and defeated. After class, I ran into the bathroom and cried. And I remember looking at myself in the mirror, red-eyed, and saying, "Emma, are you really going to let this be your story?" That moment broke me, but it also woke me up. That night, I went home and did something I'd never done before. I opened YouTube, not to watch makeup tutorials or music videos like usual, but to search how to speak English confidently. I landed on this video from a girl in India, and I don't even remember her name, but what she said hit me hard. Confidence in English is not about being perfect, it's about being understood. That line changed everything for me. From that night on, I made a plan. I created a little routine for myself. Every morning, I would speak to myself in the mirror for 5 minutes in English. Just random topics, what I was feeling, what I planned to do that day, or what I dreamed of doing. I didn't judge myself, I just spoke. Then I started recording myself reading short stories aloud, trying to improve my tone, expression, and flow. I joined online forums where people practiced English conversation, even though I was already a native speaker. I wasn't trying to learn the words. I was learning to own my voice, and slowly I started to see changes. When I got accepted into Portland State University for communications, I promised myself I wouldn't carry my old fears into this new chapter. The first few weeks were still tough. In class discussions, I hesitated, but I pushed myself, one tiny moment at a time. One day, my professor, Dr. Elaine Moore, gave us a group project and told me, "Emma, I want you to lead this one." My heart dropped. The old me wanted to say no, but I remembered the bathroom mirror moment. I said yes. I led that group, gave the final presentation, and when I finished, something happened I'll never forget. The class clapped. It wasn't a big standing ovation or anything, but it was real. I walked out of that room with tears in my eyes, not from fear, but from pride. After that, I began applying to internship programs. I landed one with a local radio station as a content assistant. My job? Writing English scripts and occasionally speaking on air. I was so nervous the first time I heard my voice on the radio. But again, I remembered the girl in the video. It's not about being perfect, it's about being understood. English became my key, not just to communicate, but to connect. I started mentoring international students who struggled with English. And that's when I realized something really profound. Even though English is my first language, I had gone through the same struggle as many non-native speakers. The fear, the self-doubt, the silence. And I could help them. Not as a teacher, but as someone who understood. I started a small podcast with a few friends, Speak with Soul. It was a space for people to share their stories in English, no matter how broken or brave they were. We interviewed people from around the world, India, Mexico, Korea, Nigeria, all sharing how English changed their lives. It was beautiful, honest, real. And with every episode, I grew stronger. Then came the biggest moment of all, the opportunity to speak at a university TEDx event. The topic? The language of confidence. I stood on that red circle stage, looked out at a room full of students and strangers, and said, "Hi, my name is Emma Carter. I used to be afraid of speaking in English, not because I didn't know the words, but because I didn't believe my voice mattered. But today, I'm here to say, every voice matters, including yours." When I finished, people stood up. Some cried. And I knew in that moment, this wasn't just about language. This was about transformation. So here's what I want to leave you with. If you're listening to this and thinking, I can't speak well, or my English isn't good enough, I want you to know you are not alone and you are not broken. Whether English is your second language or your first, the real challenge is believing in your right to speak. Here's what helped me. Daily mirror talk. Speak to yourself for 5 minutes every day. It builds self-awareness and confidence. Record yourself. Don't cringe. Learn. Listen to how you sound and improve little by little. Join English communities, online forums, speaking clubs, or podcasts. Real people, real talk. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Every small win matters. Don't wait to be flawless. Be fearless. Use English for passion. Don't just learn English for exams. Use it to tell stories, share dreams, build friendships. English gave me a new identity, not by changing who I was, but by helping me express who I've always been. All right, so you've heard how English opened doors for me, from leading presentations in class to speaking on a TEDx stage. But honestly, that was just the beginning. I want to take you behind the scenes of what happened after that pivotal talk, because the real magic happens in the days, weeks, and months that follow a breakthrough. After TEDx, I felt like I had a new purpose, but I also felt nervous about what came next. It's one thing to give a great speech, it's another to build on it. So I asked myself, how can I turn this momentum into lasting change? First, I poured myself into my internship at the radio station, waking up at 5 a.m. to write and produce early morning segments. There were days I thought, why did I sign up for this? When the alarm blared cold at me. But each script I wrote, every time I went live on air, I reminded myself, that voice, the one you hear, is the same voice I once feared. I kept a little sticky note on my computer that read, Emma, you've got this. And I'd read it before every recording. It sounds cheesy, but those small rituals build confidence over time. Next, I approached my podcast, Speak with Soul, with renewed energy. We expanded our team to include graphic designers and sound engineers because I wanted the show to feel as professional as the big podcasts I admired. Our listener base grew from a few hundred downloads per episode to thousands. I still remember reading emails from listeners in Brazil, Japan, and South Africa, telling me how hearing someone who once struggled just like them made them believe they could speak too. That feedback was the fuel that kept me going through late nights editing audio and juggling homework deadlines. By my junior year, doors began opening in unexpected places. A nonprofit organization approached me to lead a series of workshops for immigrant adults learning English. I designed a curriculum that mixed storytelling with practical exercises, like having participants record their own life stories in English and share them in small groups. Watching a grandmother from El Salvador beam as she introduced herself in English was one of the proudest moments of my life. Her determination reminded me of my own journey, and it reaffirmed why I chose communications as my field. Then came the application for a Fulbright scholarship. It felt audacious to apply, given the competition. But I had a secret weapon, my voice. In my personal statement, I wrote about that girl in Mr. Harris's class who shook through her presentation and how that fear transformed into a mission to empower others through language. I submitted my application, crossed my fingers, and, months later, got the acceptance letter. I was awarded a Fulbright to teach English in Thailand. Suddenly, the little girl who once whispered in a bathroom mirror was boarding a plane to the other side of the world. Living in Bangkok was a whirlwind. I taught English to university students, collaborated with local teachers to develop multimedia lesson plans, and even hosted a weekly radio segment on a Thai station, switching seamlessly between English and conversational Thai. I made mistakes, plenty of them. I mispronounced words, misunderstood cultural cues, and once accidentally called someone by the wrong name for half an hour. But every stumble taught me something new about language, about connection, and about resilience. Now, back here in the U.S., and only a few months away from graduation, I'm reflecting on how far I've come. If you'd asked me at 17 whether I'd ever feel comfortable on an international stage, I would have laughed in disbelief. But today, I'm living proof that your debut doesn't define your destiny. Your determination does. So what's next for me? I'm applying to master's programs in global communication with the goal of combining media and language teaching on a larger scale, maybe even producing educational content for underserved communities around the world. One day, I hope to launch a digital platform where people of all backgrounds can share their stories, practice English, and build confidence together, because we all deserve the chance to be heard. And here's the takeaway I want you to remember. Whether you're whispering to yourself in a mirror, recording shaky videos, or standing before hundreds of strangers, every attempt matters. English, or any language, is not just grammar and vocabulary. It's the living, breathing tool that lets you tell the world who you are. Before we wrap up, I want to share a few practical tips and resources that helped me and that you can use right away. Daily Reflection Journal. Keep a small notebook or digital doc where you write one sentence in English each night about what you learned or accomplished. Over time, you'll see your progress and build a positive habit. Language exchange apps. Try Tandem, HelloTalk, or Speaky to connect with learners and native speakers around the world. Aim for just 10 to 15 minutes a day of conversation practice. Shadowing technique. Listen to a short audio clip, podcast, TED Talk, news segment, and immediately repeat what you hear, matching rhythm and intonation. This builds natural fluency and confidence. Community groups. Join or start a local conversational meetup, university club, or online cohort. Whatever fits your schedule. My favorite channels and books: YouTube, English with Lucy, BBC Learning English, TEDx Talks. Books: Speak English Like an American by Amy Gillett, Fluent Forever by Gabriel Weiner. Remember, there's no single right way to learn or practice. The key is consistency and courage, showing up, even when it feels uncomfortable. If you're inspired to start today, drop a comment below with one small goal you'll set for yourself. Maybe it's recording a 30-second video diary or sending a hello message to someone new in English. Let's hold each other accountable. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future episodes. I've got more interviews, tutorials, and behind-the-scenes stories coming your way. You can also join our Speak with Soul Facebook group, link in the description, to connect directly with our community, share your progress, and find speaking partners. These tips are practical, deeply detailed, and designed to cover mindset, daily practice, tools, real-life strategies, and emotional resilience. Let's break it down with clear explanations. 1. Mindset. Your English journey starts inside. Tip: build a growth mindset. Many learners believe, I'm not good at English. But the truth is, nobody is born fluent. Emma believed this too. She changed her mindset from, I can't speak, to I'm learning to speak. Trick: every time you feel stuck, say this to yourself: I am not failing, I'm practicing. This is how fluency is built. How to apply it. Write positive affirmations on sticky notes and put them on your mirror or desk. Example: every word I speak takes me one step closer. Remind yourself that mistakes are normal. Even native speakers make them. 2. Speaking practice. From silent to confident. Tip: speak every day, no matter what. Emma started by whispering English words to herself in the mirror. Speaking is like a muscle. You must exercise it daily. Trick: use the mirror method. Stand in front of a mirror and speak to yourself like you're talking to a friend. Start simple. Hi, Emma. Today I woke up at 7 a.m. I had coffee. Then I... Watch your expressions, body language, and voice. How to apply it. Use your phone to record a 1-minute daily diary in English. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for expression. 3. Listening. Feed your brain with real English. Tip. Listen to real voices, not just textbooks. Emma's turning point came when she started listening to English podcasts like TEDx, interviews, and daily news. Trick. Use active listening. Pick a short video or podcast, 3 to 5 minutes. Listen once without subtitles. Then, listen again with subtitles and write down useful words or phrases. Finally, repeat the sentences aloud, shadowing technique. How to apply it. Listen to one short clip every morning. Make it your English coffee. Apps like BBC Learning English, TED, The English We Speak, or Spotify ESL podcasts are goldmines. 4. Reading. Improve vocabulary and sentence structure. Tip. Read what you love in English. Emma loved self-help books, so she started reading them in English. This helped her improve vocabulary and understand how real English sounds. Trick. Use the read and retell method. Read one paragraph. Close the book. Retell what you read in your own words, out loud or in writing. How to apply it. Start with easy books like Diary of a Wimpy Kid or The Alchemist, English version. Highlight new words, then create one sentence with each. 5. Writing. The secret to thinking in English. Tip. Start journaling in English. Writing helps you think in English, which makes speaking easier. Emma kept a Speak with Soul journal, where she wrote her ideas and goals in English. Trick. Use the 3-sentence rule. Every night, write 3 sentences. What I did today, how I felt, what I learned, or what I want to do tomorrow. How to apply it. Don't worry about grammar, just write freely. Over time, you'll see your writing get more natural. 6. Conversation practice. Real people, real progress. Tip. Find English-speaking partners. Emma used language exchange apps and campus clubs to practice English with real people. You can do the same, even from home. Trick. Use the 10-minute rule. Talk to someone in English for just 10 minutes a day, voice or video call. Where to find partners. Apps. Tandem, HelloTalk, Speaky, Lingby Facebook groups. Search for English conversation practice. Zoom meetups. Join online clubs like Toastmasters or English Cafes 7. Recording yourself. Your personal English coach. Tip. Record and review your voice. Emma recorded herself speaking every week. She listened, noticed mistakes, and fixed them. Trick. The Video Diary Challenge. Set your phone up and talk for 1 minute about your day. Watch it back. Write down one thing you did well and one area to improve. How to apply it. Do this once a week and compare your progress over 30 days. You'll see huge improvement and gain confidence fast. 8. Thinking in English. Level up from translation. Tip. Stop translating in your head. This was a big shift for Emma. She stopped thinking in her native language and started forming thoughts directly in English. Trick. Use the name and describe method. As you walk or sit, look around and name what you see in English. Example. Laptop, water bottle, tree, cloud. She's walking fast. The sun is hot. How to apply it. Practice this 5 minutes a day while walking, cooking, or waiting. It builds natural English thinking patterns. 9. Emotional resilience. Stay calm under pressure. Tip: don't let fear silence you. Emma had anxiety and self-doubt. What helped her was accepting fear, but acting anyway. Trick: use the breathe and speak technique. Before a presentation or conversation, take a deep breath. Say out loud, I am safe, I am strong, I am ready. Then speak slowly with intention. How to apply it: don't rush your speech. Smile. Your body will send signals to your brain that you're okay. 10. Set clear, small goals and celebrate them. Tip: track your wins. Emma didn't try to become fluent overnight. She set small goals, like record one podcast or lead one group discussion. Trick: use the goal grid method. Create a weekly chart, goal done. Notes: spoke to partner, talked about hobbies, wrote 3 sentences, used new words, watched podcast TEDx. Motivation: how to apply it. Stick the chart on your wall or desk. At the end of each week, reward yourself for progress: ice cream, movie night, etc. 11. Use English to build opportunities: jobs, travel, dreams. Tip: think of English as your passport. Emma realized that English wasn't just a subject in school. It was the key to international internships, online jobs, global friends, and even solo travel. She applied for part-time remote jobs that required English and joined international student exchange programs. Trick: use the opportunity map. Draw a simple map with 3 circles. Circle 1: where I am. Example: student, beginner speaker, circle. 2: where English takes me. Example: online freelancing, study abroad, global friends. Circle 3: steps to get there. Example: improve fluency, speak on Zoom, write a CV in English. How to apply it: choose one small opportunity, like applying for a remote internship. Use English to build your resume, cover letter, and profile. Platforms like Upwork, Internshala, LinkedIn, or Remote OK often ask for English communication. Emma's example: she created a LinkedIn profile in English and wrote her bio clearly. I'm a student passionate about communication, storytelling, and language. I use English to connect with people around the world. This made her stand out to companies offering virtual assistant work. 12. Surround yourself with English, digital immersion. Tip: turn your phone into a language lab. Emma changed her phone's settings to English, followed English meme pages, subscribed to English YouTube channels, and even played games in English. Trick: use the digital English life rule. Whatever you do in your native language, try doing it in English. Watch your favorite Netflix show with English subtitles. Follow English-speaking YouTubers or TikTokers you like. Comment on Instagram posts in English. Change your phone, social media, and Google language to English. How to apply it: make English the first language you see in the morning. Even 10 minutes of casual content in English daily adds up. Bonus tip: follow creators who speak slow and clear English, such as Speak English with Vanessa, English with Lucy, Learn English with Bob the Canadian 13. Time management: create an English routine that sticks. Tip: use English in small daily sessions. Emma's breakthrough came when she stopped overloading herself. Instead of trying to learn for hours, she started doing short but consistent English activities. Trick: Use the Power Hour technique. Split 1 hour like this: 10 minutes, reading 10 minutes, writing a journal, 10 minutes, watching, listening, 10 minutes speaking, mirror or with a partner, 10 minutes vocabulary, flashcards, 10 minutes review and reflection. How to apply it. Don't aim for perfection, just consistency. Even 20 minutes a day is powerful if done daily. Real life tip. Emma used Google Calendar and set reminders. 7:30 a.m. 10-minute English podcast while brushing 4 p.m. Speak 5 sentences aloud about her day 14. Build fluency, not just accuracy. Tip: speak more, correct less. Many learners wait until they are grammatically perfect before they speak. Emma realized that fluency is about flow, not just grammar. Trick: use the speak to express, not impress rule. Don't worry about grammar 100% of the time. Focus on clarity, simplicity, confidence. How to apply it. Use simple words in short sentences. Replace difficult grammar with easy phrases. Example: instead of had I known, say if I knew. Emma's real sentence swap. Instead of although I was exhausted, I decided to proceed with the assignment. She said, I was really tired, but I still did the assignment. 15. Use English for personal growth, not just language learning. Tip: connect English to your real interests. Emma loved personal development, so she started reading self-help books and watching motivational talks in English. This gave her double learning: English plus life skills. Trick: find your interest-based English path. What do you love? Cooking, psychology, gaming, beauty, science. Consume that content in English. How to apply it. Type on YouTube your interest in English examples, makeup tutorial in English, basketball tips in English, study motivation in English. Emma's habit. Every Sunday morning, she watched one TED Talk and took notes in her English journal. It helped her vocabulary, inspiration, and confidence, all at once. 16. Vocabulary that sticks, not just memorizing. Tip: use words in real life. Emma realized she forgot 90% of the words she memorized unless she used them. Trick: use the 3 times rule. For every new word, write it in a sentence, speak it in a sentence, use it in conversation within 24 hours. Flashcards with example sentences. Use apps like Anki, Quizlet, or Notion. Emma's. Example word practice. New word: grateful. Sentence: I feel grateful for my family. Spoken: I said this during a voice call with a friend. Used: I told my roommate, I'm grateful for your help. 17. Don't do it alone. Community builds confidence. Tip: join English communities. Emma joined online English Facebook groups, campus clubs, and public speaking forums. Trick: join a speaking circle group of 3 to 5 people who meet weekly via Zoom or in person to discuss simple topics. How was your week? What's your favorite movie? What's your dream job? Where to join? Reddit, r/taught English Learning. Facebook, English Speaking Club, English Elevate Express, Meetup.com, or Tandem events. Emma's experience. Her confidence skyrocketed when she hosted a small group talk. Even though she was nervous, The encouragement helped her grow. 18. Train your brain to think like a speaker. Tip: visualize conversations in English. Emma imagined herself talking to professors, friends, strangers, all in English. Visualization rewired her brain to feel comfortable and ready in real situations. Trick: the daily imagination practice. Close your eyes for 5 minutes. Picture: you're walking into a room. Someone says, "Hi, how are you?" You smile and reply confidently in English. How to apply it: do it before interviews, presentations, or speaking sessions. Train your brain to see English not as a threat, but as a tool. Rocket 19. Track progress with monthly reviews. Checkmark. Tip: see how far you've come. Emma reviewed her growth monthly by watching her old videos and reading her past journal entries. Trick: use the before and after method. Compare Week 1 versus Week 4 voice recordings. Journal entry from 1 month ago versus now. Fluency level in mock interviews or conversations. How to apply it: record a monthly progress video. This is me speaking English this month. Rate your fluency from 1 to 10. Ask yourself, what improved? What's next? 20. English is not the goal. It's the bridge. Tip: use English to build the life you dream of. Emma didn't just want to learn English. She wanted to speak to people around the world, get a good job, feel confident, and express her heart. English is not just grammar. It's not just vocabulary. It's your voice. It's your power. 21. Don't let fear stop you. Face English anxiety. Siru. Tip: speak even when you're scared. Emma used to feel afraid that people would laugh at her or correct her. But then she learned this truth: people don't care about your mistakes as much as you think. Most of them admire your courage to try. Trick: use the courage over comfort rule. Instead of aiming to be perfect, aim to be brave for just 10 seconds. Enough to say hello, ask a question, or share your opinion. How to apply it: start by speaking to one supportive friend or family member. Say, "I want to practice my English with you. Can you help?" Focus on what you want to say, not how perfect it sounds. Emma's real moment. She once asked a question in class using broken English. Her voice shook, but after class, 2 classmates came up to her and said, "We're so proud of you." That changed everything. 22. Write letters and emails in English. Express from the heart. Tip: use English to connect emotionally. Writing letters, journal entries, or emails helped Emma improve both vocabulary and emotional fluency. Trick: start a feelings journal. Every day, write how you feel in English. Even one line is enough. Today, I felt tired but proud because I studied. I was nervous during the group discussion. I wish I could speak faster, but I'm improving. How to apply it: use apps like Penzu, Notion, or Google Docs. Email a pen pal, or join online writing groups. Bonus: this practice builds emotional vocabulary. Words like excited, lonely, grateful, overwhelmed, etc. 23. Don't translate, think in English. Tip: stop depending on your native language. Emma noticed that she used to translate every sentence in her head before speaking. This made her slow and nervous. She trained herself to think directly in English. Trick: start with simple daily thoughts in English. Example: where are my keys? I need to go to class. I'm feeling sleepy. How to apply it: narrate your life out loud or silently. Watch a video and describe it in English without translating. Use simple phrases like, okay, let's go. It's raining. I'm ready. Emma's transformation. After 2 months of this, she started responding instantly in conversations. No more slow thinking. 24. Practice with role play scenarios. Tip: pretend you're in real life situations. Emma practiced conversations like ordering food at a cafe, booking a hotel room, job interview questions, giving directions. Trick: use the English Mirror Challenge. Stand in front of a mirror and pretend, hello, I'd like to order a coffee, please. Can I help you? Act like the waiter. Yes, I'd like a cappuccino. How to apply it: choose one situation per day and act it out. Use YouTube, for example, conversations. Bonus: record yourself on your phone and review your pronunciation.
25. Listen like a musician. Focus on rhythm and tone. Tip: English is not just words, it's music. Emma used to struggle with understanding native speakers. She realized they blend words together and use rhythm differently. Trick: use shadowing technique. Listen to a native speaker and repeat exactly how they say it. Copy their rhythm, emotion, pauses. Use podcasts, TED Talks, or TV shows with subtitles. How to apply it: choose a 1-minute clip. Listen and repeat line by line. Practice 3 to 4 times a week. Emma's favorite: she shadowed Oprah Winfrey's speeches to practice emotional expression. 26. Choose English role models to inspire you. Tip: follow people who speak the way you want to. Emma followed speakers like Michelle Obama, Jay Shetty, and English YouTubers with styles she admired. She paid attention to their tone, word choice, confidence, how they paused or smiled while talking. Trick: imitation is inspiration. Don't just watch for content, watch for communication style. How to apply it: choose 2 to 3 people you admire. Watch their videos often. Try speaking like them during practice. Emma said, I imagined I was on stage like them. That gave me confidence. 27. Protect your mind from negative thoughts. Tip: mindset is everything. Emma struggled with negative thoughts like, I sound stupid. I'll never be fluent. Everyone speaks better than me. But she learned to replace them with, every time I try, I grow. Fluency is not perfection, it's communication. I am getting better every day. Trick: use affirmations in English. Start your day with, I speak English with confidence. My voice matters. I am proud of my progress. How to apply it: write these on sticky notes or your phone lock screen. Say them out loud in the mirror. 28. Use English to teach others. It makes you stronger. Tip: teach what you learn. Emma began helping her juniors by explaining vocabulary, grammar tips, and pronunciation tricks. This made her own understanding deeper. Trick: become a mini English coach. Start a WhatsApp or Telegram group. Share 1 tip a day, encourage others to practice with you. How to apply it: Post on Instagram stories or reels in English. Help classmates who are shy. Teaching is the ultimate form of learning. 29th, celebrate small wins. Loudly. Tip, track and celebrate every milestone. Emma celebrated things like first time ordering food in English, first time answering a question in class, first 100-word English journal trick, use the English wins jar, write down every little success on a small paper, put it in a jar or a digital note, read them when you feel stuck. How to apply it. Keep a weekly achievement board. Share your progress with friends or on social media. 30. Use English to make a difference. Tip: your voice can inspire others. Emma used her English journey to inspire and help others. Now she mentors new learners, speaks on YouTube, and joins global projects. Trick: use English to serve others, volunteer for translation, help tourists, create videos, blogs, or reels in English. How to apply it? Use Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. Speak about your learning journey. Connect with others like you. Remember, you don't need to be fluent to be helpful. You just need to be willing. Final motivation: you don't need a perfect accent. You don't need perfect grammar. You need courage, heart, and consistency. If you want to use English to change your life, just like I did, it starts with one sentence, one smile, and one brave step at a time. Emma Carter.